Hi, welcome back to Tiny Classrooms Live.
Hi, the doctor here, Zulu in Taos, New Mexico.
And I'm Artie Nathan, the HR guy here in the Adirondack Mountains. And our topic today is listening is a choice.
Yeah, and a lot of folks don't necessarily think about that. They listen or listen, and just like the folks who listen to our Tiny Classroom Training Lives, it's a choice that they turn it on, that they pay attention. So listening is always a choice, isn't it? But do we really make it? What are the ways that we or don't make that affect the outcome of a communication?
You're right, it is a choice. And certainly the person who is leading the conversation or the communication is fully engaged. And hopefully so is the listener. But how many times are listeners distracted? How many times are listeners multitasking and trying to do too much and possibly missing a point? And when you're face to face and communicating with somebody, you can see that happening. But when it's on Zoom, you're not really sure. People could be doing all kinds of things, and you're not really clear what's going on. So it is a choice, and hopefully both are equally as engaged.
Exactly. And, there's different ways in sort of the nonverbalness of listening that the communicator can tell whether somebody's listening, making eye contact. Lots of other ways to sort of the nonverbal element, perhaps later this week. Listening with a clean slate is another issue, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And that means you go into the communication and you put your opinions, you try to put your opinions to the side. If I've got an opinion, and in terms of what's being communicated, all I'm doing is putting blocks up. So I at least owe it to the communicator of that communication to enter it with a clean slate, with an open mind.
You also want to make sure that you are not distracted by other things going on in your life. And so that can bring a different point of view to a conversation. And you can't let that bias your thinking when you're listening to somebody. You want to make sure that your whole self is there when the communication is going on.
That's absolutely right. The real Don, the real Artie have to be there for the communication. I love, you got to clean your filter regularly. You got to go to the quick lube. Oil change regularly. And what that means is that the idea, the way you're processing the information, how you filter it, how you explain it out regularly, try and get rid of the opinions, try to get rid of all the flotsam and the jetsam that's in your receptors, if you will. What does it mean to you?
I also think that people have to get up and take a walk to help clean their filter and clean their mind and clear out their biases, because you can get so involved in something that you may not be thinking or listening clearly. So make sure that you take time for yourself before you get involved in a conversation.
Absolutely right. And so maybe that gets us to the end of this little sub-subject of effective communication. And so we hope all of you make the choice to listen to our Tiny Classroom Training Lives, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you.